Hello, this is Pause and Practice for Chapter 9, and all I've done right now is downloaded the Paradise Lakes for the Chapter 9, and then I'm going to save as PP with your initials, E9-1. Okay, save. And we are going to work on 9-1. So we've done, and if you need to enable the content in your screen, you can go ahead and do that. Save your workbook with your initials. And then now we're going to take a look and we're going to click on the Revenue tab. And formulas in the expense category section refer to cell ranges on the hidden worksheet in the workbook. Create a scenario for the original revenue data. So we're going to select cells D4 to D7, the revenue for March, and then we are going to click the what if analysis. So we are going to go to the data tab, and then what if analysis, and then we are going to select scenario manager, and then we have this box that comes up, which is our scenario manager, and we don't have any scenarios. So today we're going to add, and our first scenario name will be original. So this is for E, and then we're going to say OK. And then we are going to leave the values and we're going to click close. Just say OK, and then we're going to close. And then now we're going to create scenarios with new data. So we are going to click on the what if analysis again. We are going to select scenario manager. We are going to click add so we can have a second scenario. We're going to type this one as best. And then we are going to verify that the cells are D4 to D7. And we're going to say OK. And then now we're going to update the values. So for rentals, we're going to put 62,000. And to move to the next box, you want to press tab. And then excursions is going to be 36,000. Then we have spa services, 28,000. And then we have shop purchases, 20,000. And then we're going to say OK. And now we're going to add another scenario. So we're going to go to add. And then the scenario name will be worst. And we're going to click OK. After we type the scenario name. And then we're going to put the values in here. So our rentals will be 55,000. And then tab, 30,000. And then 22. And then 12,000. And we're going to say OK. And then we're going to click close. And then it says to select A2. Just so we can get out of our cells that we selected. So now we're on number 6. We're going to show a scenario. So we're going to click the what if analysis button. And we're going to go to Scenario Manager, and then here are the 3 scenarios that we created. We are going to highlight Best, and we're going to look at Show. So then it changes the numbers, and we're going to click Close. Now we're on number 7. We're going to create a scenario summary report. We are going to click on the what if analysis button, and we are going to go to select scenario manager, and we want to do a summary. So down here on the summary, and we want to verify that the scenario summary is selected in the report type. And we are going to select cell E8 for the results box. We're going to click OK. And then now we have a scenario summary. Now we're on number 8. We are going to use Goal Seek to determine the number of pounds in the recycling. So now we're going to go to the recycling tab. And then we are going to click D4. We are going to click on the what if analysis. And we are going to go to Goal Seek. And then we are going to click the to value box to 50. And then click the by changing cell and select B4. Okay, click OK to run the Goal Seek, and it says that we need more than 142 pounds to reach the target, and we're going to click OK to accept the solution. And then now we are going to select D5, and we are going to do what if analysis, Goal Seek, and we want to know how many pounds must be collected to reach $50 for Breezy Point. So our value is going to also be 50, and we are going to change the cell B5. And we're going to say OK. Okay. Now we are going to select cells B4 to say OK. And then we're going to select cells B4 to B8. We are going to go to the Home tab. We are going to decrease the decimal to 2 decimals. Okay, so now we are on number 9. And we are going to click out. So we can just select B4 to B7. And we're going to click on the what if analysis. So we're going to go data, what if analysis. And we are going to select scenario manager. And we are going to add a new scenario. We're going to call this current. And then we are going to say OK. We're not changing any values, and then we are going to say OK. And then we're going to close. Okay, and then now we are going to install the solver. So we are going to go to File, and then we're going to go down to the bottom and select Options. And then when we get to Options, we're going to click Add-ins. And then we're going to go down to Solver Add-in. And then we are going to go we're going to say go. And then we are going to select the solver add-in. We don't want analysis toolbox, we want solver add-in, and we're going to say OK. And then we're going to click on D8. And we are going to click on the solver button. So it is on your data tab where it says solver here under analyze. And then it says set objective. And we're going to click on D8, which is absolute reference. Verify that the max radio button is selected for the to button. So max is selected. Click the by changing variable cells, and by changing variable cells, we're going to click there, and then we're going to select B4 to B7. And then we're going to click add. And then we are going to select B4 for the cell reference box. And then we have to go to, so it should say the less than or equal to, and then the constraint box type 150. And then you're going to click on add. And then you are going to select B4 again. And then you are going to do the greater than. And then you're going to type 130 as the constraint. And then we're going to add. And then we're going to add the other values that are on here. So B5. B5 again. Then we have B6. And then B7. And then at the end, click OK. And you can check what you've inputted. And then you can make unconstrained variables non-negative. Make sure that that's checked. Choose the GRG non-linear and then click solve. And then position the solver results to see D8 in the worksheet. And then we are going to click Save Scenario. And the box comes up on a different screen, but I'm moving it over. We are going to type Max as the scenario name. And then we're going to say OK. Select answer. Let's click OK. And then we get it on answer report 1. Okay. So now we are going to number 14. We're going to create a scenario summary report. Click the recycling sheet tab. We are going to click the what if analysis button. We are going to select scenario manager. We are going to click summary. They want the scenario summary. We're going to click the results and select D8. Click OK. And then that's the scenario summary 2. And then we can uninstall the solver. So we just have to go back in there, but I'm not going to uninstall at this time. Okay. And this is Pause and Practice 9-1. And let's remember to save it. So save. Okay. 9-1.